Hello and welcome to my YouTube here on how to do a Celtic Cross. We'll be looking at the way I've been doing it for years, and it's worked out very well. I'm a professional reader since 93 or so. Yeah, 92 I think I started, and I always use the cross. And I started reading in 1969, so I've been studying the cross for a long time. And the way I've sort of seen the cross explained over the years by different sources was that it just sort of tended to go this way, and I sort of came up with my own most effective way to do it because of what I've read. I think we pretty much agree with other people, other ways of seeing the cross. Once they see it, they can sort of relate to their way too. So this might not change much from what you already do. But this is the way I do it, and what I like about it is it has people walking away from my table with a definite sense of direction of what they're looking to try to do, what they're trying to achieve, and it works out very well. So the first thing I do is I shuffle my cards, and I don't use reverse meanings either. So whatever the card's laid out, if it's turned upside down, I turn it right side up. All cards face me, the reader. That's just the way I do it. I know professionals that use reverse meanings. They're fine, they work well. I know a lot of good readers that do it. But I'd say about half the field right now does not use reverse meanings. So anyway, I'm going to use the Marseille deck, which is what I usually use. Although any deck will work with this. I teach with the Rider deck. And I just use the Marseille deck because it's what I learned a long time ago. Back when I started, you couldn't get any other deck but this deck. So anyway, the way I start out is after I shuffle the cards, I lay the cards out in front of the client, and I ask them to cut them into 3 packs for me, like this. So they would cut them like this. And then what I do is I ask them their question. And as telling me their question, I turn over the top card of each pack. And whatever card seems to relate most to their question is the pack I use for their spread. So let's say this was about a career change and I'm talking to a woman. I have the Queen of Pentacles here. I would probably use this pack here and put these other 2 packs off to the side and out of play. And I would use this pack. This being the first card of the Celtic Cross. And you'll see the way I lay it out is a little different than most people. But that's the first card. Second card does not cross like this with me. I like to see them both, so I fan them like this instead. I like them fanned. So together like this, 1 and 2 positions. Now the order I do across is 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the pillar over here. But the order you do it doesn't really make any difference. So here I have a new direction for the woman, trying to materialize ideas into realities with the Emperor card. She has the knowledge to go forward with it with the King of Pentacles. What she's got going for her is her creative thinking and her creative ideas on moving forward. I see an inspirational move coming in the near future within the next 3 months with the Temperance card. Her ideas about this whole quest with the Ace of Cups shows a new beginning on her part, and that's good. Time is right now with the 7 of Pentacles for her to move forward with success of the 7s. And I see her advancing forward with the 8 of Pentacles back to back with the 7. What I see as far as an outcome is the Queen of Cups, or the Queen of Wands I should say, starting from the Queen of Pentacles going to the Queen of Wands. This success will happen. Her move forward will be successful on her new career with the Star card. With the Queen of Pentacles moves her to the Queen of Wands on a new career. And that's the way I see. I like to read fluently as I start the reading like that. Now, if you notice, my cross is also a little tight. I like to keep it tight. The pillar I do not put like this over here. 7 through 10 because it takes up too much space. I like to keep them on an angle like this. It takes a little bit more and it puts it closer together. The way I do a cross, and I'll go this over more explicitly on future reading, on future YouTubes, is number 1 and 2 position are the question itself. Number 7 position is how the seeker sees their own question. So this here needs to coincide with these. If they don't, I'd like to question the seeker's question. The way they're perceiving their own question might be something to look into here. 3, what they're going through, what they're trying to achieve in the number 4 position. They're currently going through this to achieve this. And asset they have in the future, or the asset they have right now, I should say, going for them in their quest. An opportunity to come in the near future is in this 6th position. Timing is in the 8th position. Attainment in the big picture, advancing forward here, in this case with the 8 of Pentacles. And the final outcome, or possible outcome as I should say, I don't like to call it a final outcome, I like to call it a possibility, is another Queen here, Queen of Wands. So we started with a Queen of Pentacles, we ended with a Queen of Wands, very significant sign of good things moving forward. So we're going to go into how I section this out. But basically what I look into are 4 factors of the question. What, why, how, and when. What is the real question? How are you perceiving it? What is the question? So then I go into why. Why do you want this in your life? And how are we going to attain this objective? What's our best possible advantage to move forward? And when? When is important as far as opportunity. Is it time to act, or should we wait until a better advantage? Or do we act now before opportunities are closed? This gives a client something definite to walk away from my table with definite direction on what they're doing. So I hope you like this, and keep throwing cards. We'll talk soon.